on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
First down and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
This ain't what you want. Project, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
New set of downs from the 37. On first down, it's Nix. That's completed right side. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Captain.
Nix with it on first. Caught on the comeback route. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's another Omaha first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a two-score game to begin the fourth. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10. Working inside the red zone. He rolls to his right. By the pylon. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up first and goal. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Cade, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Going jumbo set on this first and goal. Nix trying to sneak it. And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal at the 2-yard line.
Now a toss. This is Harvey. And they're turned away again. Two great defensive stands. We've arrived at third and goal.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. Nix, quick out wide, complete. And he's going to be stopped on third and goal, so a big choice to make now on fourth down. Let's see how this penalty flag affects things. He was too far downfield at the time of the pass. Got to stay within a yard of the line. That'll back him up. Opportunity here for this defense if they can make this stop on third and goal. Nix off the play action. Rolling out to his left. Catch made. And in he goes for the touchdown. The Bisons now within one score in the fourth. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
That one right down the middle.
28.
And the Bisons chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Chargers getting set. First and 10. Herbert now off the play fake. Headed out right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. Problem, defense wouldn't let him. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers, and they got one right there with that sack.
He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. Looking quickly here.
16 yards on the play. It's now third down.
On 3rd and 1, it's Herbert. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Looking to throw. Throw is caught by the back. This is close, but I don't think he got there, Brock. The stop is made in time. They're turning this over on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Now set up the screen here. It's Harvey. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to bring up 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Bombers. Captain.
Oh, he lost the football. Ooh, and they are lucky to get this one back on the recovery. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
To Harvey here from the pistol. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. That's the 2-minute warning here from Omaha. Bisons down by 7. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Watch the shift. Huddle.
Here's a look for Nix. On the draw, they give to Harvey. He's dropped. A big stop and a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Here he is to throw. Looking, but will not find it. So incomplete on 2nd and goal, Brock. Chances starting to run thin to score here. A close game is going to stay close, Brock, so long as plays like that are being made in big situations.
Yeah, in these tight games, you've got to have your defense making plays just like that in the red zone. Here we got a defender in particular coming through with a big hit to keep points off the board.
5th DB out there now. Big rep for this defense on 3rd and goal. To throw. He has the touchdown. The Bisons cut it to a punt late in this one. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
That one splits the uprights. And the Bisons tie this game 35 apiece. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
21. Lion. Go.
Setting up to pass. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but the heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Give him 24 on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Baylor Tiger.
He'll look to throw it. Oh, my goodness, it's intercepted. Ivan Pace has got it. And the Bisons take over with a chance to win this game.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. And now this offense has got a chance to do so.
Give up the middle to Harvey. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, then...
Oh, my goodness! It's intercepted! Brian Branch has it!
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Hey, Captain.
The defense calls a timeout. That's their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. New set of downs for him from the 31. Back to throw. It is caught left side. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Herbert on first down. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Hey, Ram. Whoa. Go.
Back to the air, Herbert. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
5 yards. And the Chargers first down.
They'll run with Hampton. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
So it's all coming down to a try from Cameron Dicker. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. So it all comes down to the right foot of their kicker. Pretty easy kick here, Brock, just 22 yards. The kick is good, he got it! And they've taken back the lead. So the Chargers take this one on the road. And with over